Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. When I began what turned out to be an extensive career in journalism, my first outlet was a sports and entertainment magazine called Fun Pack, which was produced by my friend Joel Lawson, who first saw my potential and urged me to take my writing seriously, albeit at the time I was a trained teacher with a full-time job. The first project I did for Fun Pack was the covering of the 1985 staging of Reggae Sunsplash, which was being staged annually at Jarrett Park in Montego Bay. Interestingly, the first person I interviewed was a red hot singer, Clive Bright, better known as Tenor Saw. The story that was generated from the interview was published in the October 1985 issue of Fun Pack under the caption, Tenor Saw says only producers making money from his recordings. In this edition of Lest You Forget, I will be revisiting that interview and adding tidbits on Tenor Saw, who was at one time the most respected voice in Jamaica's reggae dancehall, with arguably the baddest class song of all times, Ring the Alarm.
Whoa, ring the alarm, another sound is dying.
While Tenor Saw was best known for his time around King Jammy's and Youthman promotion, it should be interesting to note that he got his first break on Montego Bay based outfit Studio 54, owned by Montego Bay businessman Gene Gray, the man who brought football outfit Wadada Football Club to national prominence. In the interview, Tenor Saw made it clear that while he was a popular face in Montego Bay, he was in fact a Kingstonian. Me is a Kingstonian, but me used to spend a lot of time in Montego Bay when I was younger, he said. Interestingly, like most of the outstanding recording stars produced by Jamaica, Tenor Saw was also a victim of producers who gave him a raw deal, and he spoke about it in the interview. Only the producer them alone and make the money. When the tune them sell, them tell me say no money no make. And them alone get the money. Live nice out of it, buy a house, and you know, me still a loaf, and I'm my advice. Had he lived, Tenor Saw had planned to follow in the footsteps of reggae legend Bob Marley, who created his own musical empire to take himself out of the clutches of unscrupulous producers. I want to be like Bob Marley, and that is a must. Now that me make a name for myself, me looking forward to set up a little thing so me can try and make some money for myself. Me think me ready for that right now. While Tenor Saw spoke extensively to the raw deals he suffered at the hands of unscrupulous producers, he was not all grievance in the interview. In fact, he took time out to big up Sugar Minott, who used this Youthman promotion sound system to promote and project many promising artists, some of whom have gone on to stardom. In paying tribute to the contribution of Sugar Minott, he stated the following: Sugar Minott is a good man to the music. He helped many promising young artists to get a break and a foothold in the music, so I have to give him his respect, said Tenor Saw. It should be noted that Sugar Minott had great respect for Tenor Saw's talent, and he is disappointed that Tenor Saw never lived long enough to realize his fullest potential. In researching Tenor Saw's musical involvement, I discovered that he first started singing in church. When he decided to make a career out of music, initially he struggled, as he was rejected by many top producers. He finally got a break in 1984 when producer George Pang decided to record him on his Powerhouse label, and was behind his debut single, Roll Call. Tenor Saw all but became an overnight success, and those producers who were rejecting him initially were now running to him, trying to get his voice on their label. As his popularity grew, he became a big name on all the major shows in Jamaica and won several awards as an impactful breakout artist. With the demand for his music hitting the international market, Tenor Saw was soon traveling to various destinations across the world. He finally settled down in New York City, where he had a huge following, regularly rubbing shoulders with the likes of the Super Cat, Nicodemus, Juna Demus, among others. However, with all Jamaica waiting patiently for Tenor Saw to break out in the United States and become a real international superstar, the sad news came in 1988. Tenor Saw was dead, killed under mysterious circumstances in New York. Now, more than 3 decades after his death, Tenor Saw remains as relevant as ever in the dancehall. Songs such as Run Come Call Me, Ring the Alarm, Pumpkin Belly, Golden N, and Fever remains as all-time classics.
All the friends them gone in the fever. The kind of yarn on the fever. Original fever. Whoa.
When I hear those songs, they take me back to a very far place, back to Gerard Park in 1985 when as a rookie reporter I did my first entertainment story, an interview with Tenor Saw, who subsequently became one of the finest voices in reggae dancehall. That to me makes that encounter one of those unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica. Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. Before you go, please remember to subscribe.